Okay, hello everybody, welcome in. Today we are starting off with something interesting. I know I was muted, thank you very much, it was on purpose. Anyway, so welcome in. Today is a very interesting day. Where we last left off, our intrepid servants had made an alliance, gone south in a bid to slay the Falak, a massive fiery serpent said to only fear God itself, in a bid to rip from it a material that they could use as a catalyst to summon a new servant that perhaps could help them in the fight against ruler and the administrator. So, our group, consisting of Rider, Assassin, Caster, Archer, and Saber, have all, after tracking down the Falak, were then plunged via a pit it dug underneath them into what could only be a subterranean volcanic caldera, where the Falak met them and then dove into the magma. Which is when we start off this session strong by saying, well, what else but roll for initiative.
It is time to rip and tear until it's done, boys.
Okay, everybody, let's not die.
Pastor, I got you.
Oh dear.
Me too, Eddie. Me too, Eddie.
Yes, Eddie.
Oh, Patty.
Bebe.
I had to find my token.
June,
Wow.
I know you weren't here for it. June, I know that you weren't here for it, but the first campaign we had, there was a particularly memorable line from the mentor of Peb's character in particular.
Oh yeah! Channel.
Not, son, not even once have we ever done things gently. Come on, roll initiative.
I remember that, yeah.
Oh. Sona, thank you for resubscribing. Also, as a because it happened before the stream fucking started. Thank you very much. T, thank you for resubscribing, and Ari, thank you very much for also resubscribing.
Hooray!
Yay.
Why do we have multiple instances of initiative here?
That is a good question.
Okay, we're gonna go with the one that's on the chat. So that's the 17 for Saber Gone. Rider is 31. That's correct. These are 231s. Archer is 24. That's correct. And that one. And Assassin is 18. That's correct. And Caster's on there. So we're gonna bring down the initiative. Rider. Sona has redeemed himself 3 times in a row. You only need to do that once, Sona. I hope you know that.
No, we need to be extra cared.
Yeah. Patience is so strong.
I have my water.
It's time to kill them all. So, everybody make sure to straighten your backs and take a drink if you have it. If you don't have one, I recommend getting one. This is going to take a bit.
It's gonna get warm in here.
It's
I'll
about
go
to
get
get...
a bottle of water.
I have
My
1.5
stomach is-
bottles of water ready to go.
My
Water.
stomach is currently stabbing itself, so I might have to leave here and there, but so far I'm good. Enough.
Wait, what?
Why?
What?
My stomach's in pain.
Oh,
That's concerning.
take some.
Jeez, ouch.
Tums?
Yeah.
Don't die.
So, Ryder, the Falak is submerged beneath the magma. What do?
All right. Well, first things first. Ryder is going to go ahead and try and maneuver himself in a more advantageous position. Bring Benny with him, obviously. He is going to flank around to about here.
And Benny shall ride along with you.
Yeah, but granted, this is kind of spreading us out a bit, but anything to at least distract his focus away from the other members of the group, so that way they can get some good hits in on him. And that is where I will. That is where I will. Well, not in my turn just yet, because let me see. I would like to use one of my actions or bonus actions to take the dodge action.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Yes.
Excellent. Moving on to Archer.
Hey, Matt.
Yes, my friend.
And actually, this mostly depends on if Raimi would allow me to do this. But if I were to throw my Wakizashi at Saber so he could dual wield it, would you allow that?
He would,
If-
only,
if-
he would
if not,
still
it's
only
okay.
get 3 attacks per turn.
Damn.
The way that multi-attack
Well,
works for the knight classes, you can have multiple weapons and you can use them in any combination. You only get as many attacks as your multi-attack gives.
Understandable.
Well, I tried, Matt. Well,
You tried. Totally fine. I appreciate it. For
Alright.
for the sake of flavor, I'll still take it.
you know what? Yeah, for flavor, I'll still throw it over to him.
Let's get a second energy sword.
Yeah. So you want to sheath your
but I think
Wakizashi, and then you toss it over to Saber. Saber,
Thank you.
with ease, you
Yes.
snap the Wakizashi out of the air, and despite the fact that its Eastern make is unfamiliar to you, still feels at home in your hand. As proficient with it as you are with any other blade.
Perfect.
I'm back from self-care. What happened?
Oh, we're starting to fight.
Dual wield, as they
Archer,
say in that old YouTube video.
Yeah, Archer. Archer gave his blade to Saber.
Oh,
I need that back, by the way. And is the snake up or is it still submerged?
It gone.
No, T. I've been trying to figure out how to get Discord streamer mode to work properly, and for some reason it's broken for me. It used to broadcast whenever I was on streaming, but it doesn't seem to work anymore.
But I still take it the flock is still submerged though.
There we go. It should be the Discord ping should now be silenced. I am very sorry about that. What are you saying, Pat?
I take it is still submerged.
Yes.
I'm just gonna ready an action then to the once it emerges from the lava, I'm gonna shoot it,
Mm-hmm. Cool.
and that'll just end my turn.
And at the end of your turn, it's going to use its legendary action to cause a gout of magma to spring out from underneath you and your master. So you and Kaya are going to have to give me a dex saving throw. Archer.
I'm on it. I think I'm good at those. Yeah, I am.
Oh, caster's initiative.
God
is it
damn.
separate? I don't see it in the turn order.
It's there. For me, it's a 19.
Yeah, it's not there for me for some reason. It's weird. It's okay, just so long as it's there.
Refresh roll 20, maybe?
Good plan.
Here, let me do that.
I'm in danger.
Okie dokie.
Nope, it's still not there for me.
Oh fuck! I forgot I could have used charisma.
Just so long you can
Fuck.
see it.
Oh damn it! I forgot I had that skill.
Oh,
There
shit.
you go.
Oh, wait.
Well, I guess I can't use charisma now unless that's an automatic thing that procs every time I start.
Oh,
a fight.
okay, there it is.
I re-entered it automatic, manually. Okay.
All right, yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Okay. Kaya.
Hey,
does-
Rami.
Mhm.
Does charisma already automatically proc? It's okay if it doesn't, because it was my first turn. I
Okay.
completely forgot about that. Mad.
Charisma.
It's the It's the skill.
You have charisma?
Yeah, I have it. Charisma B rank.
It's because you got all these things. Oh, there we go. Whenever you take
'Cause I just
first
remember
turn
it was
in
my-
combat, as long as you are not unconscious, you may grant, and whenever you take your first turn in combat. So we'll say retroactively you could do that.
Okay, thank you.
So roll
I'm
that
just
48.
gonna. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Wait. What the?
Anybody that
what the
wishes
fuck?
to may put in some appropriate fight music. No sexy sax music. Also, that's some good.
Everyone, I think gains 23 temporary HP.
Oh, I'll take that.
Thank you, kind sir.
Can add that to my character sheet now. But yeah, how much damage do I take? I rolled a 13, or yeah, 13, I think.
Let's see. Why are none of the rolls going through? Roll 20. Are you suffering a conniption right now?
It gives me conniptions.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna refresh roll 20 real quick.
Roll 20 is like, I can feel my soul leaving my body.
8.
There we
Oh.
go. Finally. Okay, so it's working correctly now.
Oh. Oh no! Wait.
Okay. You failed, so you take 28 fire damage. That is fate, so it is full.
Well, there goes my shield.
Hey, at least it blocked most of the damage. Whereas
Yeah,
Kaya,
yeah.
Kaya managed to avoid, and so she takes half of that. She takes 14 damage. As she dives out of the way, and the magma that springs up out of the vent leaves a singe across her leg and burns away a portion of her long skirt. Yeah. So, Archer, that is your turn. As you prep, Kaya, for her part, is backing away, rolling, putting out the cinders in her skirt. Also, yeah. Anybody wants to put in music? Just make it appropriate for.
Yeah, I think I got one.
Big fucking fight. Caster. Corbin.
Yes. My apologies. I forgot I was on mute.
Right? It's okay.
Which- Sorry, it's making me sign in on the mobile app to get to my character sheet.
It's all good. For everybody, is the volume levels good?
I can hear every. Oh well, wait. I'm not on the stream.
For the stream.
Baba booey, baba booey.
No, to fill the interim, I actually knew a guy once who This is a terrible example of how to run a game.
Nope, that's
Uh,
the wrong one.
Yeah, it's a terrible example of how to run a game, but I knew a guy who was so sick of charisma casters in his game, in particular bards, because they kept ruining his social encounters because he didn't know how to balance social encounters. He made it so that if you wanted to play a charisma caster, you had to start with at least one STD, and if you started as a bard, you had to start with 3. I'm so glad I never played in any of his games.
Oh, good lord.
Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Now I got
So
my
if you
character.
picked a warlock, would that mean that your patron gave you an STD?
Space AIDS. Space AIDS.
Okay, now I've got my character sheet up.
I indulged too much in the Cthulhu.
Up! My
It was too
brain!
good. It was there.
My
I saw
god!
my opportunity and I took it.
Respectable.
Fuck me sideways. Oh my god, that hit me. Okay, I'm
Perfect.
sorry.
Perfect.
Go.
Excellent. Well done, Jay. Did you know there's
how does it look?
what?
How does the enemy look right now? Or enemies?
At
My
the moment,
apologies.
the massive fire snake that was here, it submerged into the magma and is currently not visible.
Okay. Submerged into. Actually, can I cast haste on Jake? If I can get close enough to him?
If you can get
Jake's
within the 30 feet, I believe.
30 feet?
I believe so.
Okay.
Also, don't forget you have meta magic to freely use.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need to get that extra distance by lengthening the spell, you absolutely can.
I think I will do that then.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, the meta magic will double it, so
Now you're literally moving at the speed of light.
you would need to be right around there.
Supersonic racing.
Given your speed, you could absolutely manage that.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to roll anything for it, or?
No. The haste will activate, and Ryder, you are now hasted. Is that there?
Alright.
I have now become Speedwagon.
Felix, for his part, is going to retreat there. And we'll start to weave some sort of spell, which you cannot at the moment see what it is. Saber,
Yes, hello.
how would you like to prepare for the emergence of the Falak and your duel, your rematch with the creature?
First things first, I'm gonna look over to Denise and go, have you ever actually gotten close to this thing?
Me? No, it was you the entire time. It was you the entire time.
Right.
Dumbass.
Right. Yeah, you know, it's been a little while. How do I put this? Well, don't die. And, he's kind of gonna, like, shove her back a little bit. And then,
There's this
then
look
he's-
there's this look of her, like you can see the teeth grit between her lips at those words. And it's like, you do not get to say that to me.
Okay, we can argue about this later. I am aware you're a little mad, and that's fine, but I need to go kick the snake fire thing's ass. So...
Yeah, don't
please.
die, hypocrite.
Okay. Okay, I deserve that.
She kind of
Yeah, there we go.
climbs up onto the rocks a little bit, still clutching the cat. As-
And, let's see. Oh, no, go on.
and then she herself is, as she's passing by you, is going to cast Long Strider on
Ooh, so that's an extra 10 feet, right?
10 feet of movement speed.
All right, we'll take that. That means I can go 75. I'm gonna check. Huh. Yeah. I'd like to get on the other side of this thing. I'm just gonna kind of take a running jump and jump across the chasm.
Yep. You spring that without issue, leaping across and readying your stance.
And now we wait. Nothing else I can do just quite yet. Oh, but I did have a question. How far down did we fall?
Judging by the slope of things, you didn't fall straight down. You fell for a bit, then you hit the edge and you slid down.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we can't even see the top of this place, huh?
It's a fair bit up. You could get back out, but the entire time you're scrambling up, you would have the Falak on your ass.
That's understandable. I just need to see if I could shunt its position again. All good.
You cannot see outside the caldera, if that's what you're
Yeah, so no, I can't do that this time. That's totally fine. Just wanted to know. All right, yeah, no, that is everything that I can do, so I will end it there.
Okay. Assassin.
Hello.
Yeah, Yulia is going to be kind of huddling behind you going, this is probably the absolute worst place for either of us to be.
That is true, but there's no hurt in trying, right?
Yes. She's going to go over by Felix, huddle up next to him, and assist him in his spell.
How's the situation looking right now?
Right now, the Falak is submerged. People are readying themselves.
Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, then I'm gonna... ready an attack with my lump of coal.
Okay. And then the building is going to be, or the caldera is going to begin to shake and trundle and seize and jump as, well, most of you are mostly just going to be thrown around a little bit. It's going to be Yulia and Felix that are going to suffer most because this is going to disrupt their concentration and they're going to both have to make concentration checks. Felix and Yulia both lose concentration on the spell they were casting. They lose the spell slot and must once more resume casting again. There's a low curse from Felix and just a straight up fuck from Yulia. You see her
Language.
Her hands are beginning to shake. And so, the shaking stills for a bit. Your footing is no longer disturbed. And, let's see. Yeah, the most instrumental in this would be Archer. Can you make me a perception check?
Shit, I was muted. Alright. Let me pull up the skill. And 24.
Archer, you're spotting the ground next to Saber begin to heat up. It's beginning to glow with a bright orange light.
Can I alert him? Can I alert him?
Yes, because you succeed that, you may absolutely do so.
Saber, move!
I will, but where?
Anywhere, jump!
Saber, the ground next to you as you step away erupts. You're able to get in, if you wish, because of the Falak emerging, now looking weirdly smaller than it did before. You would almost think this is like a child version of the Falak, but it emerges from the ground still. And being alerted, you are aware and may attempt an attack of opportunity as the thing erupts from the ground next to you and arcs over your head.
Oh God! It free willing me. Absolutely. I will take. I will go for that attack of opportunity. So we will go for the. Shoot! I'm gonna get this one day. There we go. That is a 20.
That is going to. That is unfortunately not going to penetrate its hide.
Understandable.
So you bring up your blade. It blazes at the last second. You slice along its body, but it doesn't get through the molten rock. And for those who have not had the privilege of seeing it, this is the image I am using for the Falak.
Oh, fun.
Yes. Yeah. So, at which it then arcs over your head, plunges into the ground here. Then once more, like a needle weaving through a piece of fabric, emerges here, plunges into the ground after arcing over Ryder's head. Which won't miss him, but it will still... Ryder and Benny can still very much feel the blazing heat cross their skin. The Falak will then pop out once more from the ground here, plunge itself into the edge of the cliff there, and then emerge from here one last time before then its head, because we are here now, that is its head poking up from the ground as this long serpentine body plunges in and out of the ground. Now this serpent twined through the molten earth, and its body is still weaving through and coursing through the ground, moving, which goes to demonstrate just how incredibly long this thing is. As it emerges from the ground, looks towards Archer here, lets loose a shrill, trilling roar, which resembles more like a steam whistle than anything else, than a fearsome beast you might expect. Whips its head around. As it does so, little globs of magma splash here and there. Jean and Denise and Kaya both shield themselves as the splatter happens. And its eyes focus on both Felix, Yulia, and Assassin. As you then hear a and I need a dexterity saving throw from both the masters and from Assassin.
Quick question: does this provoke my held action?
Yes. Assassin as well.
Yeah. Does a 24 hit?
Yes, 24 will hit.
Gonna shoot that boy in the back of the head.
Cool. Damage. All right. Your arrow lodges about halfway along the shaft into the rocky hide. As it then, paying you no heed, vomits out a stream of magma across the area here. Felix succeeds. Assassin succeeds. Yulia does not. Felix, seeing Yulia freeze up at the presence of the massive serpent, decides to eschew his success and throw his body over Yulia, taking the brunt of the damage for her. As you see, second and third degree burns across his back as his shirt has been completely burnt away. And what is left over is blistered, burning, charred flesh. Assassin, you have, I believe you have evasion.
Evasion?
As assassin, I believe you should have that.
The only
see.
class I remember having it is Lancer, weirdly enough. I don't know. I'm not sure where assassins actually get it.
Yeah, I don't get evasion.
Oh,
Which is really weird.
yeah, I thought so. Yeah, no, in that case, you take half damage, you take 12 fire damage.
Okay.
All right. Followed by a slam attack against Archer. Archer will a 23 hit.
I think that just barely fucking hits.
It's
Yeah, it does. Damn.
as you take 7 damage, bludgeoning, as it then, after it's finished vomiting its gout of fire and molten rock onto the three of them, then, like turning its head into a bludgeon, slams it down on top of you. And then, one last time, whips its head around, splashing the area within 30 feet of it with magma. So, well, Assassin will be just outside of it. Jean, Nice, and yep. Everybody except for Assassin in that area takes 2 points of fire damage as little bits of magma scatter around and singe at flesh. And that is the Phalak's turn. Ryder.
Okay, so this bit of the Falak next to me, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple of swings at it.
Okay.
The 17 hit.
A 17 will not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm going to use my extra attack gifted to me by haste to swing again. 24 hit.
24 will hit.
Excellent. Slash into its hide with his blade.
Okay.
Still
As
atop his horse.
you bring the sword up, plunge into the body, and since it is still moving, you use that to do most of the work as you hold the blade in place and allow it to gouge itself open with its own strength. Little bits of rock chip off its hide and bounce against you and Benny, but otherwise don't do very much. You leave a small gash inside,
All right.
which then quickly disappears into the earth as it continues to wind through the ground. Well, Benny is, for his part, going to nervously chuckle and go, "First time for everything, I guess." As he then breathes onto his fist, and you see it's wrapped in some sort of haze. As he then throws his hand forward, but does not connect with the body, as something smacks against the body of the Falak, and you see some of the magma harden and the fire go out for just a split second. Okay.
Hey.
So cold chi works. And
I'm sorry, did the himbo Benny just punch the giant serpent?
with a key punch, yes.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
Would you like to do anything else, Ryder?
That'll be it for now.
Okay. In that case, it is Archer.
Oh boy, look at me. Look at me. Am I prone or anything because he slammed me, or...
No.
Okay. Well, in the words of our Lord and Savior Goofy, I'm gonna do it again. Um,
Damn it, Bevy.
and which I can do. I'm gonna pelt the head with as many arrows as I can. So 3 attacks on that fucking head.
Let's go.
23, 25, and 29.
25 and 29 will hit.
Oh, 23 doesn't hit. I'm
Nope.
sad.
No, but now we know it's AC.
27
That'll be
damage.
27. Yeah.
You leave a couple of arrows buried in the nape of its neck, or at least whatever would be analogous to that. And anything else you wish to do?
And I'm gonna move my happy ass. I'm gonna move my happy ass away from it. I'll move about. Yeah, I can move 70 feet away. So, where's ruler?
Ruler's not here.
You know, I'm gonna move. I have 70 foot in movement speed. I'm just gonna move all the way over here. Whee! Or maybe it's a little closer. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Caster, it is your turn. Taya, for her part, is going to get the fuck away from there. Sorry. Masters.
I am going to go to. How far away is Felix from me?
Well, he is about 50 feet.
He's about 50 feet.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to get closer to him, so I'm gonna use my 30 feet to try and get
You have,
at least halfway.
I believe you have more than 30 feet, that's for damn sure. You have 60 feet of movement speed.
I have 60 feet?
Yes.
We servants, we fast.
Oh, wait, yes, I do. Okay. Alright, in that case, I'm going to go over to him to check on him. How is he doing?
He's got some nasty burns across his back. I mean, he's far from dying, but it's still going to hurt.
Could I try to patch him up?
Do you have any form of healing magic? I'm not sure if you do.
I don't.
Your best bet would be a medicine check to at least, like, quickly try and massage the burns.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay. I got a 25.
Very nice. Quickly, and of course, the first step in first aid is to get them away from the source of the danger. So, you grab Felix, drag him away a little bit, because there's the head over there. Quickly turn him around, take off the shreds of his shirt that are left, and using at least a little bit of mana you can channel, try to create a cooling sensation across his back while also not shocking the wounds. And are able to, at least for the time, soothe the pain in such a way that he is not going to be constantly distracted.
Okay.
And is there anything else you wish to try? As a reminder, you have access to all of the sorcerer meta magics. You may use any one of them in conjunction with a spell once per turn without using any extra resources. Very useful tool
And-
in a caster's box.
I'm just trying to find where it is on the character sheet.
It would be under epic spellcasting, I believe.
Spellcasting.
would be under Magecraft. There we go. As a bonus action on your turn, you may allow one spell you cast to benefit from any meta magic feature that is available to a sorcerer.
Oh. I'm just trying to find the specific spells for that are.
That's the Bane caster, or like any, what do you call it, any caster in normal D&D's spell lists.
I'm not sure what to cast, so I'm gonna leave my turn at that for this round.
Sometimes if you
And
don't know
take a
what to
look.
cast, then it's better to just go on with something else.
Mhm.
All right, Saber. Felix for his part.
Yes, indeed.
Felix for his part.
All right.
Going to thank you, caster, and then get back to work weaving that spell he was working on.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Saber, your turn.
Okay, all good. Let me just turn one thing. There we go. Now I can hear you a little better. Alrighty. Ooh, to clarify, every little falloc on the map is just a piece of it that is worming through the ground, correct?
Pretty much.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, you know what? With that being said, all right. I'm assuming I've got the tail.
Yeah.
Huh.
Cut it off so we can get a special part of the monster.
Okay, that's actually a fair point. Yeah, I'm just gonna wail on this thing. The whole point is getting a conduit, so you know what? I'm gonna aim for this tail, and I'm going to just assault. I'll use my 3 attacks, and we'll see where that gets me.
That was supposed to be a monster hunter joke.
I know it was.
Okay. Will also hit, and that will also hit.
Those all hit, yeah?
Yep.
I will go ahead and just say, why not? And I will use my legendary action surge, and I'll do 3 more.
Okay. Miss, hit, and miss. For 4 hits.
Worth a shot. 4 hits. I'll take that. All right, and then we'll just take. If I can remember, there we go. Click. Something's missing.
That's 4 attacks.
Did it roll both of them? Oh yeah, it did. It just automatically did it. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you had,
4 attacks.
I didn't know it was pure radiant. I thought there was like a slashing element to it. Okay, cool.
There is a slashing element to it. It was just radiant as well. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Doesn't matter either way.
So yeah, you're seeing the opportunity. You light up your blade again, and this time slash deep gouges into the side of the side of the beast, trying to cut as deep as possible. Maybe even to sever off a piece of it. Who knows? Saber, and that is your. Yep, that is that, as well as potentially.
Yes, indeed. And no, start of the next turn. I was about to say, do I roll my d6 now or after? But no, it's at the end of it's the start of the next turn.
Start of the next turn.
Yeah, and I don't intend on moving just quite yet. I think staying over here will probably keep that thing more focused on us than Denise, who is close. So yeah, he'll be okay over here.
Okay. Assassin.
First I start off by moving over here, taking Yulia and placing her on the other side of me.
Okay. Pull you behind you.
So that is how much?
Honestly, like a measuring distance to it. So it's 30 feet.
Yep. And wait, distance to it. 30 feet, so can I move her 1 space further?
You may, yes. Basically, you'll be encouraging her to move, and she will move as you say.
Okay. And then... Yeah, this isn't a good thing. This isn't a good environment for an assassin. Much less Santa. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
But it might be a good
Go-
one for
go
a
for-
berserker against an evil
Hey.
creature.
Hey, Record of Ragnarok. This is that bit where a assassin or a sniper or something is locked in an arena with something that doesn't work out too well.
If possible, I would like to call out. I'm pretty sure it's evil, Santa. Eat it.
Eat it. It's fine.
Eat it.
Fine. Fine. And then I turn into Berserk Assassin.
Okay. That is... normally I'd say that's a full round action, but considering they've done very little, you gradually threw her behind you, and then you hulked out. As...
I love being big.
Assassin fades from presence and then emerges as for the snowfall that came in and partially doused Berserker's fire. The snow tries to fall, but immediately evaporates as a wave of thin mist and steam that just for a moment it brings the temperature down a bit, but then it immediately begins to rocket right back up. You are in the Phalanx home. And the secondary effect of your Yuletide Noble Phantasm cannot get a grip here. However, the primary effect of Krampus coming to the fray is very much extant. And so, first of all, add Krampus to the initiative order. Same initiative as Assassin has. All right, and that is your full round action to transform.
Others.
As is now the Phalak's turn. The Phalak trembles a little bit, and you see its whole body begin to shake like a rattle. As you see bits of magma and rock clatter off of it, spatter areas, and the whole crater begins to shake. As this bit pulls into the ground, then as it pulls out of the ground, emerges, lowers down to the ground here. This one pulls out into the ground, out into the ground. As this one, as the whole movement speeds up, shoots itself out of the ground, arcing through the air, back into the center of the pit. It then disappears into the magma. And the magma level begins to rise.
Concerning.
But that's not all. As the magma bubbles and toils and troubles and gouts and geysers of magma begin to shoot up into the air, and then a Phalak emerges. Once more from the magma.
Howdy, big guy.
This time, rather than the steam whistle, this sounds like a siren or a klaxon. As it brings its head back, now unlike the previously where it was attempting to sling it around like a bludgeon. Now it rears back like a viper ready to strike. As its maw parts, its jaw unhinges. Though if it ever had a hinge in its jaw to begin with, is hard to tell considering what this thing is composed of. As it looks to Ryder, opens its mouth wide, pulls back, and then at the last second shifts 90 degrees and lashes out at Saber.
Oh shit.
Saber, I would like a dexterity saving throw.
I'm on it. Did you say last shot at me? Did you just confirm?
Yes.
Okay. 22.
Will not succeed.
Ooh.
It has angered the Boba.
Unlike this is unfortunately it is not an attack, it is an AoE.
Understandable.
Where its jaw widens and you attempt to dodge away or jump away from its jaws, and then it slaps shut around you. As you are now considered grappled and restrained. And you also
Am I in its mouth?
you are clamped between its jaws.
Ooh.
As well, you take 10 points of fire and bludgeoning damage. It will then... what is an easy target?
What is an AC target or easy target?
Easy target. All easy targets have AC. Yeah. Yeah. And Archer, does a 25 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
Cool. I'm gonna need you to make it. I'm gonna need both you and Saber to make me an acrobatics check.
I'm not.
Actually, no, sorry.
I'm not bad at those.
No, Saber, acrobatics check.
Yes.
Archer, strength saving throw.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, good. Double
Cool.
ouch. That's the one thing I'm not good at.
Both of you take 8 bludgeoning damage as Saber is thrown into Archer and both of you are knocked prone. As you roll
I
into each
imagine
other
you're
and
just
then are left on your faces.
I imagine Saber's just ragdoll throw.
Yeah, no. You see the
Gmod
Phlox-
through me.
You see the Phlox's head snap forward and clamp its jaws shut. You see Saber disappear for a moment. You see its head come high, whip around, and then snap in your direction as then you see the black armored body of Saber plow into you, and it's too quick for you to react.
It was 8 bludgeoning damage, right?
8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Archer's just gonna let out 8. Well, that hurt. Ow.
As its jaw will then open in the direction of both Archer and Saber. As now you both need to make me dex saves at disadvantage due to being prone.
Oh, god damn it.
Fun. Oh, fun.
Oh, am I okay?
Oh no.
Oh.
Archer, you take half damage. Saber, you take full damage.
Okay.
As its jaw opens wider, and not like instead of the from before, there's this low whine, and then you see this light begin to emerge from the base of its throat.
Oh. I would run away.
Is it gonna nuke me?
And then a huge concentrated beam of pressurized magma shoots out and burns a hole in the side of the crater as it swashes over Archer and Saber. From the sidelines, it looks like a laser beam.
It's like Godzilla's atomic breath.
Yeah, and after a fashion. Though it's
Not
more,
really.
It's more like a
Oh,
hose.
sorry, go ahead.
It's like a very highly pressurized hose. It almost akin to a water cutter. Yes, as Archer takes 14 points of fire radiant damage, and Saber takes 28.
Oh, fun. Okay. Ow. I'm also gonna go put the demon bow baby down. I
Put
think
that
she's
baby
like,
down.
I'll be right back.
Go,
Yeah.
Demon Hunter,
Double
go.
back.
Put down the demon baby. And as a bonus action, it's going to roar, and everybody's going to have to make me a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Everybody. Okay.
Everybody.
14. God damn it, Jake over here.
31.
Oh,
Ryder is unaffected. Archer, you are frightened. Rightfully so, I would think. Assassin is.
Oh wait, I used the wrong one.
Hmm.
I need to use the other one.
I'm waiting for mine to load.
Okay.
Put that away.
Assassin is safe. Caster is safe. So, Archer, we'll see if Saber makes it. If anybody has a right to be scared right now, it's fucking Saber, I think.
Yeah, he just got eaten and then thrown up at me, and then we got blasted with a fucking laser beam.
Pew. Yes.
That was the most overkill combo attack I think I've ever seen, though.
We ain't ready yet.
I've returned.
Cool. Making a wisdom saving
Matt.
throw.
Make a
Oh,
wisdom
wisdom!
saving.
Yes, it has roared as a bonus action and use frightened.
27.
That will succeed. Ironically enough, the person who managed to avoid the majority of the damage is the one who's frightened, but you are not. Maybe it's that you've already faced this thing once before.
Once I faced it before, too, I was afraid of Pele, and now I've kind of gotten over it.
Cool. So Archer and nobody else. Archer is frightened. Everybody else is not. Arguably, probably the best servant to be frightened. But you are still making those attacks at disadvantage.
That's true.
Right. Yeah. Got, because that one's hidden, technically hidden on the turn order. Okay. And that is the Phallox turn. Ryder.
Okay. So I don't believe this thing is within range at all to attack it, so... So I think what I'm going to try and do... I'm going to ride to where Saber last was. So about over here. Yeah. And I'm going to take the dodge action again, and then that'll be my turn, because I am preparing something.
Okay.
I cease. Good.
Then he's breathing deep and seems to be thinking of doing something.
Alrighty.
Archer.
Can I remake that saving throw? Or
What?
since it's my turn again? Or
Well, you can just get up.
oh,
The
okay.
only active
No,
effect
no,
on you right now is...
I mean,
oh,
like
you
the
mean
frightened.
frightened.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check 1 second. Let me check something. See how the presence here works. Creature can attempt the same throw again at the end of their turn. And the effect on the success. So you may make it as soon as your turn is done.
Alright, so... Well, Archer ain't no bitch, but I'm still gonna move away. And I'm at 35 movement because I got knocked the prune. So let's see how far I can move. Oh, that's 50 feet. Yeah, I'll move right here. I'll move right about here. And despite me being at disadvantage, I'll still make those attacks.
Okay.
Ouch. Oof. Okay, one of those hits.
One of those hits, yes. Full damage.
And that's 11 piercing damage.
Fire away. Only managed to sink one of the arrows into its hide. Doesn't seem to show much regard for it. Caster.
Thought so.
Felix is
Oh,
back.
and I'll remake that save.
Now you may make this.
Oh, wait, that's still a disadvantage, but it was a 22.
Unfortunately, will not make it.
Damn. Shit.
You're just shy.
Alright.
Felix finishes off his spell, and from the rock, a small dome begins to form around him and Yulia as he looks to you, Caster, and says, "Don't worry about us."
Corey, you here? Oh no.
I'm
Corbin?
here.
Oh, there we go.
I'm here. Sorry.
Okay. Felix looks to you, Corbin, to Caster, as he finishes his spell, and a dome of igneous rock curves over his head to cover him and Yulia, and as he nods to you and says, "Don't worry about us. We'll be okay."
Alright. Just stay safe.
Okay.
And assuming it's my turn,
Yes, it is.
I'm going to
Open on the
I would use. Let's start with magic missile.
Okay.
Automatic kits are automatic.
Mm-hmm.
And because you have Magecraft that rank, all spells you cast of all spells you cast are at least considered to be of at minimum 3rd level.
Okay.
I think you got a few more magic missiles.
Yeah, I think I have.
Maybe get 2 more of
It
those.
should
Five.
be.
4, I think.
Is it?
If it's a 3rd level, 5? Question mark.
Well, you can show spell description. Oh, shit.
So I have to roll 5 of them, or
Does
I think so.
Does the Roll20 app allow you to upcast?
it
Yes.
doesn't.
Okay, so if it's at 3rd level, yes, it would be 5
just-
darts in total.
Yeah, just upcast it to 3rd. Total of 6, 8.
I think it's one more.
Yeah, one more.
6, 8, 13, and what was the last one?
8.
And 15
Another
damage
2.
in total.
Yes.
Okay. as you unleash seeing as you were a debater of sorts and a fiery politician in your own right, what form would you say your magic missile comes in the form of? Or would it just be typical magical darts?
They'd probably also be somewhat in the form of a quill.
Okay.
Maybe a more extravagant one than the one I'm holding.
Okay.
How you doing?
Your quill lights up as you hold it. You gesture forward with it, and copies of it, that now gilded and shining with a brilliance, arch out in a swarm of 5, embedding into the side of the creature and leaving little glowing pockmarks where it digs into its sides. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Also, I apologize, my mom came in my room. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Saber.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was muted. Okay. Well, I guess I'll get up. For starters. Kind of roll my shoulders. Okay, everyone seems to kind of be spread, which is a good thing. Need to check. Nah, I couldn't clear that. Damn, I was about to say, I don't know if I can hit this thing. I have a plan, but I don't know if it's a good one. I don't know if I have anything that can really do at this stage, because I can't swing at the thing. Aside from... Is this thing solid still, or is it just pure fire at this point?
As far as you can tell, it is solid.
Okay.
Throw my wakizashi at it. Joke.
I need to give that back to you.
Fun fact, the wakizashi is considered the soul of the samurai and their honor.
That's true.
No,
That's true. So I'm literally...
The katana is the soul, the wakizashi is their honor.
So I'm literally holding your honor in my hands right now, which is an innuendo. But, you know what? This is probably dumb. But, oh, well, first off, that is not what I wanted to roll.
What a weird dice. 66.
Yes.
Interesting. Also, don't forget your don't forget your action search roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. It's just
1d6.
it's not letting me put it in anymore. It like yelled at me. It's like, how dare you? Here, I'll just no, I got it. I'll just do this. Boop. Okay. Oh, wait. Was it a... Oh, no. It's a 5 or 6, right?
5 or
No,
6.
it's a 1 or... Oh, yeah, 5 or 6. Dang. For some reason, I thought it was a 1 or a 6.
So you do not regain
That's all
your
good.
action surge this turn.
I didn't get my action surge. That is okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do something dumb. That sounds very in character. I'm gonna try and jump on this thing and just start wailing on it. So I'd like to get to the edge, and then from
just
there,
as you're walking up, you hear from Denise, "Saber, by my order, don't you dare!"
And then I just walk over here. I'll go, yes, dear, and then
She's using the wife voice on you already.
oh, and I'll head over to Krampus with and just kind of lean over and go, hey, Santa, if you're in there, are you a scaredy pants? I just need to know. I don't think it can talk.
I don't know.
All right, we're
Lynn.
Lynn, hello.
Lynn, did you meet yourself on accident again?
I live. What happened?
Saber is,
I'm
asking
Saber is
you-
currently trying to ask you if you're a scaredy pants.
Oh. Berserk Assassin's gonna shake his head.
Okay, that's good to know. I might have a plan if this thing tries to go underwater, well, under lava again, and I need you especially. But that's my turn.
Okay.
I guess I'll ready the attack action just in case it shows up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Berserk Assassin.
Hmm. The shackles in my inventory, how big are they and how far can they reach?
I'm gonna say they can reach about as far as Cole can.
As my what? Oh, my coal.
Yes.
Well,
Effectively,
I'm just gonna
typically
walk
you would
over.
be able to just like throw this at somebody and clamp them with them. Now, whether or not they can shackle, that is another question.
I was planning on holding one end and like shackling the other end to the, I don't know what it's called, and then pulling it over to the side.
Are you gonna try to Kratos it?
What?
Like how Kratos would use his swords to like whip and
You're,
lash
you're
people?
going to fish the worm out of the magma pit.
Yes.
You may attempt to do so. First of all, roll me an attack roll as if you were using your claw. So range attack.
An attack roll. That would be a just. Can I just use my claws, bite, or headbutt? Dude.
Is it the same bonus?
Yeah, they're all 10.
In that case, yeah, go ahead.
It's 30.
That will hit as you bring up your shackles that you hangs from a little something on your waist. And as you take them off your belt, they begin to enlarge. And the shackles at the end begin to get bigger and bigger as you start to slowly wind it up. Like someone at the shot put. And then underarm whip the shackles out and they clamp around the side of the Falak. And while it doesn't clamp around it completely, the shackles themselves dig as if by automatic into the side of the massive serpent. And you may now attempt a strength check to pull it out.
Yes. Firstly, I'm going to move here because I know about the 30 the heat emanating from it from Pele.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that to happen again. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Mhm.
So then a strength check.
Yep.
Okay.
Looks at Denise.
Now remember, you do have the monstrous strength skill.
Monstrous strength.
Means that you can pick and pull and grab things betterer.
Oh,
Which is
wait.
why I'm allowing you to do this.
Here has a efficiency bonus to all strength-based checks, even if you did already. So that would be a 23 plus 4. That's a 27.
Mm-hmm. Also, don't forget to read the last bit on that.
Oh. If you have at least 1 minute to perform a task based on a strength check or saving throw, you automatically succeed on that element once per sure. Oh, yeah, I choose to automatically succeed.
Cool. So, with a heave and a growl and a roar, you yank back on the chain, and the Falak, its head, you pull it, its body starts to unravel partially out of the ground. As you pull it, its head arcs over you as it roars in protest, and its head slams into the side. 1 second. To slide into the side of the crater. As there's still its body poking up out of the middle, but now you've got its head slanted into the side. And it is
I
angry.
spit on it.
Yes. Punish the naughty. Punish the naughty. And
Oh,
that-
I can still attack? Oh, never mind.
No, I would say that is your turn. As Berserk Assassin just went up and fucking fishing rodeoed this thing out of the magma pool. is now the Falak's turn. As it is unhappy at what just happened. And in order to voice its protest, you see the magma level once more begin to drop. As the Falak's body shudders, its head begins to right itself. Should it's properly labeled. Head begins to right itself, carving a trench along the side of the crater as it moves. More of it slithers out of the ground. And you see the body that's leaving the magma is blazing brightly. And you swear that the magma at the bottom of the caldera is even lower than it was before. As its eyes glowing with an intelligent malevolence, eyes you, Berserk Assassin, you, Krampus.
Oh.
And then its head swivels towards the cluster of people to its right.
That prick.
I am going to require a... I want to require a dex saving throw from Saber, Caster, and Archer.
Okay, here we go. But
Hey, I think I'm good at these, right?
you know I'm supposed to be good at these, but
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good at these guys. I'm good at these.
Fails immediately.
It's just loading very slowly.
Well, Saber?
Abilities.
You succeed. Archer, you succeed.
oh, good.
Caster unfortunately does not succeed.
After a tense moment of silence.
There's another, and then a shotgun blast of igneous rock and magma fires out, ricochets, and splatters all over. This seems like it was more rushed than the previous blast, and it may be running low on a little bit on the resources for it, which might explain the draining of the caldera. As it deals 15 points of piercing and fire damage to Caster, while Archer and Saber are able to move and defend themselves in time to block that damage.
So 2 points of damage, you said?
You take 15.
15?
Yes.
Do we take half damage, or is it just
You take no
no
damage.
damage?
From that.
Okay.
So it lets out this almost cough of nastiness and fire as it then continues to move, now circling around Berserk Assassin as it has begun to surround him. That's effectively what it looks like. As the hare rears up and it goes for a bite on Assassin.
Yes.
Does a 35 hit?
Ooh, yeah.
Yowza!
Ooh!
And I'm going to need a opposed grapple check from you.
That would be athletics. A 20. Wait.
As you take
What was it?
22 points of bludgeoning damage as its jaws snap around you.
22. Okay.
Let's see, you roll 21. Let's see what it rolls on its grapple attempt.
Oh, it's actually a 25 since it's a strength-based check, right?
Right. As it gets a... Oh. As it barely succeeds with a 26. To best your attempt to... So you are considered grappled and in its mouth now.
That's okay.
And it has one more attack.
That's not okay.
Is it gonna throw the assassin so?
As you
No,
see,
I want.
you see the inky, frosty form of Krampus bit down into, and given his size, he doesn't just completely disappear from vision. You still see his arms, and you see an arm and a leg still poking out of the side of the Falak's mouth, as it then brings him high, facing skyward, and then you see that same glow begin to emanate from between its jaws.
Oh,
As since you were
Yeah.
grappled,
It's
automatic-
literally
you,
gonna-
you failed the dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
As you take 30 points of fire and radiant. As you feel heat and horror lash across your inky skin and singe at your very being. And you are still trapped between Fallout's jaws. Yulia, seeing this from the cover of the dome, you hear a voice in your head. Assassin, yes. I never much believed in Santa, but I know that you give presents to children, right?
Yes.
And I'd very much like if you gave me the gift of not dying, as you may now attempt your saving. You may attempt to break the grapple once more.
Okay. I don't get advantage on this, right?
You don't.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well,
As
You swore like 5
gift.
seconds ago.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yulia sees you struggle. You're not even able to get a proper grip on the sections where your hands and feet can move around. And you're mostly left clawing uselessly at the jaws of the Falak. Yulia breathes under her breath and goes, "Fine." As she then channels mana, and you regain 22 HP. As you feel mana flood your
nice.
body and reinforce your container once more.
Health.
Ryder, it's your turn. No, Saber, not bored.
Would you say I have enough movement speed to make it over to where the others are?
How much movement do you have?
Me with my yeah, no, I've like
You're
yeah,
still
'cause I
hasted,
think it's
right?
like yeah, it's still hasted, so
It doubles your speed.
probably. Yeah, my speed is 110.
So it doubles your speed, right?
Yes.
So
You could jump the chasm as well.
you have 220 then, plus whatever speed your mount has.
That's 280.
280 feet. You could most certainly make it in a single move.
Go come over to here. Pretty much right across from where I was previously. Wait for Benny to come with.
As you gallop around, and Benny is there.
You know what? I think it's time to call in the boys.
Okay.
Time to
Summoning
call in your yeah, time to call in the Riders of Rohan to Electric Boogaloo.
Okay. As
Yeah,
they start.
pick out his shot of our horn, blow it once again, and I will summon my reinforcements in the form of
They start as a
a
coil.
more of a square.
Okay. As spectral Arabian soldiers standing on air and earth all materialize from the ether and stand alongside Saladin, their ruler and their leader. And that is your turn. Don't forget to deduct the hit dice.
Yep, that'll be it.
Don't forget to deduct the hit
So,
dice.
though actually, no, because I'm hasted, yeah, no, I can just make an extra attack. So, I think what I'll do is, I think I'll make like a melee attack. So,
Alright, yeah.
I could do it from where I am, yes, because it counts as,
Yeah, counts within as being
do I have
within
to move up?
reach.
Okay,
Both
excellent.
those sections do.
Alright, using my extra action, I will slash forth with my sword in hand.
Okay. And as you slash forth, or in this case, you order your men to stand firm and then, as a unit as one, bring their blades back and slash at the Falak. You may make me two.
As one!
You may make 2 attack rolls against each section of it.
Ah, okay.
Oh!
Oh!
Very nice. Roll damage on both.
So it. Okay, let's roll that damage. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Very nice.
This is very spicy, not gonna lie.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meme.
So as the nice. So that's 21 for 32 damage as the men, as a unit, slash at the Falak, keeping their shields up and providing everybody within that square 3/4 cover.
Oh, wait, 3/4. Oh, shit, that's really
Yeah,
good.
3/4 cover, yeah.
I will take that.
Archer. Oh yeah, and also Benny riding on the. Actually, I'm gonna reel it right back to Ryder for a second.
All right.
As Benny is on the back of your horse, cheering and whooping and hollering, going, "Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Do it again, Ryder! Do it again!" As you feel another surge of action within you, as you may once more make an attack action.
All right, let's do it.
Attack the snake.
Kill that bitch dead!
Damn.
And one more.
One more.
Yep, as you're attacking 2 sections. That one will hit. Roll damage.
Aha! All right. So
Benny's-
Saladin orders his men to attack once again. First one doesn't quite connect, but the second does.
Benny's getting fired up.
Yes.
All right. Now we go to Archer's turn.
Well, I'm damn near buttfuck useless, but I'm gonna do what I've been doing essentially every combat encounter now, and I'm gonna attempt to just shoot at its lower draw and like an attempt to give Berserker Assassin some leeway to get out, maybe. Just trying to help dislodge it, dislodge Assassin,
Let me roll something.
if possible.
Let me roll something real quick. For Kaya. Okay.
So I'm just gonna make all 3 of those bow attacks at disadvantage.
Actually,
well, fuck.
before you do that, you hear Kaya's voice in your head. So it says, "Archer, are you okay?"
No, I have never seen a giant snake like this in my life.
Yeah, it makes the Yamato no Orochi seem a little bit pale in comparison.
Yes, but it seems my hubris has come to bite me in the ass.
What? Actually, you see that section where it's mostly strength? She motions to this section here. If I could get you into position, could you hit that with your arrow?
The big arrow?
The big arrow.
I can sure try.
Let's do it then. As, by my order, Archer, move. As you may move, I believe.
Is it doubling it?
I believe it's. I believe it's half your movement speed and a bonus action. Or it's either half your movement speed and a bonus action, or half your movement speed with no attacks of opportunity. In this case, with a bonus action.
Okay. And is it now my turn, or can I still move with my actual?
It is now your turn.
I just know this works. This is how it works in the anime, but Archer's gonna sound off. I'm assuming they can communicate telepathically within their head, right?
Yes. Every servant and master have a telepathic bond.
Okay. Master, those seals on your hand, is there a way you can empower the shot with one of them?
Are you sure? That would potentially put us at a disadvantage.
If I'm being honest, it seems like we need to. It seems like our wishes don't matter anymore. It seems about saving humanity or stopping this AI is all that matters.
You know what?
But
yes, you're correct.
In the end of the day, it's your call. And the big arrow.
As
Actually,
Kaya brings up a hand, and the command seal on the back begins to glow.
wait, Rami.
Mhm.
If I did it like this, could I potentially hit these 4 segments?
Yes, you could.
Instead of
because,
just three.
because it's got an AOE to the side as well.
Yes, I'm gonna do that then.
Archer, by my command and by the name of the Ichimonji clan, slay that serpent. As one of the command seals burns out, you feel mana flood your body and a grim determination set in as she uses the follow-through action. The follow-through action causes the servant to... It issues a command for the servant to carry out a very specific order. For 1 hour, while carrying out tasks related to that order, you have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Also, let's see what Kaya's spellcasting modifier is. It is a 4. So, at the start of each of your turns until this thing is killed or until an hour runs out, you get 40 temp HP.
Damn.
Actually, no, sorry, it's not 40. You roll 4d10 at the start of each turn. So, we'll start with you. You get 14 temp HP.
14, okay.
And you may now use your phantasm.
Yep, you Archer's gonna just take a deep breath in and just say, Yumiya no Hachiman, and then he's gonna fire that arrow off.
As you take up your bow, you plant the bottom section into the dirt and it begins to enlarge. So you pull an arrow wreathed in wind, pull it back, and with such force, draw it back as far as you can. The air trembles even this far into this heated pit. Then the arrow flies, letting forth a thunderous crack as it parts the air with so much force. And when it strikes the serpent, it plows through at a deep gouge through each section of its body. And the parts that it does not hit, it rips at with gale force winds as the arrow then plants itself, crashing, exploding into the area over here, creating a small crater and a spiral-shaped slash in the rock. And you may roll damage.
Do you want me to just roll 40 d10? Or how do you want me to do that?
Yeah, no, in this case it would be 40 d10. As each individual portion of the Falak is going to need to make a strength saving throw. First one rolls a 1.
Alright. There you go!
Only one part of it actually succeeds the save.
Oh, that's good.
So,
Big numbers, okay.
14, 16, 26, 40. Even 40 on the second, so it's 20. So you do a total of 169 damage as your arrow reaves its way through the Falak's body. And you leave actual spiral cut holes through the body of the Falak as it screeches in pain and flails about. I'll say that is sufficient pain and sufficient damage that you, and enough times it's failed its strength save that Berserk Assassin, it loses its grip on you and you are no longer grappled as you drop to the ground next to the head. And that is your turn.
Just wait, you bastard. There's gonna be a second round of that very soon.
don't forget to take away your hit dice.
I forgot.
Oh, yes.
You cracked my knuckles. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Honestly, I'm not squeamish about it.
That is 12 hit dice, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay.
Okay, Caster, it's your turn.
My turn. Alright. Ah, no, I didn't want to.
Corbin, you also have a spicy little noble phantasm if you think it will help. I don't know what it does, but anything helps, I guess.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll use my noble phantasm.
You don't have to use it. It was just a suggestion, just in case you forgot.
No, I know. But I also want to try it out.
Remy, are you here?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Could I use my noble phantasm?
Make sure to read it over. I don't believe so. I don't think you can use it in this case.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Yeah, no, in this case it would not be applicable.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to.
Oh, damn.
It is a good double phantasm. It just has a very specific target type.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you may, however, in the meantime, wish attempt to do something else. You have a bevy of spells at your disposal.
No. I'm gonna cast.
I would say you could maybe use a buffing spell, but you're already concentrating on haste, so that would be a little fucky wucky.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll cast Magic Missile again then in that case, just so I can keep concentration on haste.
Okay. Yeah, and that would be another, I believe, 5d4.
Hmm.
5d4 plus 5 in this case. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Six, 8, 12. And 14. Okay. All right. And over your connection, you hear from Felix saying, "Keep up the assault. Keep attacking." As you get one more attack action on top of that.
I get one more attack action on top of it?
Yes.
Or Could I cast Blight on this thing?
You absolutely could.
DC 20 Constitution.
Okay.
I think that's what it says.
So you're casting it?
Yes.
Roll the damage.
Roll it at 4th level, and then
Oh.
As I don't know, would this come in the form of like a, what do you call it? With a admonishing or a scolding word, perhaps? Caster?
yes.
With a word of reprisal, you see with a gesture and a harsh word, a section of the Fullock begins to crumble and darken and extinguish as scathing, harsh reality asserts itself in the side of the mythical beast and eats away at it. Yes, like a disease. And that is your turn. Saber.
Alrighty. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna go for the 1d6. Make sure that it actually works. And hope. 1d6. Hey, I got it back. Okay.
Very
I'm-
nice.
Very nice. I'm going to avoid the inevitable wind explosion, the wind fucking, if you will, of that thing. I'm going to run up next to Berserk Assassin, and I'm going to give him a little pat like, you did good. You did good. And then a step forward, and I'm just going to unleash hell and swing like mad.
for
Action
it.
surge. I
Do
think action
violence.
surge and all here. So,
Go forth, do
Let's go.
violence.
boom. That's 25.
Oh,
That's
Ew.
18. That's 20. That's a fucking
That's
nothing.
unfortunate.
I'm gonna die. Okay.
So the first one
Oh,
and the
Get
last one will hit.
nothing.
So 2 hit.
2 hit. Unfortunate.
That's okay. Well, 33 radiant slashing.
Still
Hooray.
not bad as you hack into the side.
But
Meanwhile, in the background, Denise is panicking like hell, glancing around, thinking, shit. It's just from, it's over the mental connection here. Shit, 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 shit.
why are we shit? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't use all my movement thinking about that.
She. Yeah. She is going to. Okay, if the dumbass can do this, so can you. She's going to take 2 steps back, run, and barely make the distance, scrambling over the edge. Mercifully spared from a lot of the heat by the fact that the magma is far lower than it normally would be.
Yeah, over the mental link, you're like, hey, you good, by the way?
I don't know, just about like 50 metric ass tons of fire snake near me.
Glad you lived. Glad you lived.
But I don't blame you for that bit. It's just, man, are we in too deep?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. But worst comes to worst, I would have pulled the thing out before it got you.
Sure. Right. Anyway, so yeah, that is your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Berserk Assassin.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
I see that I'm no longer grappled.
No longer
I
grapple.
had to leave in the. Yeah. I had to leave in the middle because there was a mosquito and I tried to kill it and it faked its own death.
Deception
The
100.
elusive opossum mosquito. Yes.
Yes. I think I knocked it out and then it woke up again.
You bonked it.
I didn't bonk
spooked
it
it.
hard enough. But yes, I'm gonna do the thing that I'm not assassins, the thing berserkers do and multi-attack.
Okay, do so with advantage.
Oh, hard.
Because it's reckless multi-attack. It also means anything attacking you melee has advantage against you.
Oh, not so pod.
Well, those are 3 hits.
That is 2 hits.
Oh,
It's
Right, it's AC's
24.
24.
Okay, I'm gonna.
does
Yeah,
wait?
that's-
Does monster strength add on to that?
No. Only
Oh,
ability
okay,
checks.
Oh,
Mhm.
I cry all time.
Yeah. The bite also hits. Alright, so that's 16 damage. Alright. And is there anything else you would wish to do on your turn?
I don't think I can do anything of interest.
Alright. Very quickly. Right. Alright, since we have hit the 2-hour point, I'm going to say we take a 5-minute break. Everybody go refresh their drinks, stretch their legs.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Check on
Yeah, I
any
have to go back to
babies,
mad.
potentially.
All right.
Everybody, yeah. So yeah, 5-minute break, everybody.
Sounds good. Be back.
Yep. Sounds good.
Arrivederci.
Rip and tear, Saladin.
Okay, how's everybody doing?
I think Matt is still
Good.
using the bathroom, I think.
See?
He's doing the yoinky sploinky.
Never call
Ye
it
old
that
one.
again.
The old
But
yoink
Not only
splunky.
is that wrong, it sounds terrible.
What is the yoinky sploinky actually?
What do you think the Yonky Splunky is?
A dance.
No. What do you
Wait,
think?
Other
what?
thing.
What does yoink sound like?
Yoink sounds like stealing something.
Or
Yoink.
grabbing something?
Yes, grabbing something.
Mm-hmm.
And then putting it to your side. Into your
Let's see.
pocket. And what's sploink supposed to be?
I'd rather not answer that. Ah, my players.
And I love you, but you're dumb me.
Let's just say it's a language barrier.
Yeah, that's true. The yoinky splunky is a great way to get robbers to leave your house.
It is a dance, look.
Ye old yoinky splunky.
Ye old yoinky sploinky.
Right. I'm ready to go again. Just waiting for Matt to get back. And Corbin, I guess. I'm not sure if he's just muted or... Oh, there you go.
I will be right back. I just have to grab my medication.
Okay, I'll go.
No.
Get medicated.
Meh.
Get yo medication. Here, dinero! Oh.
Meditation. Yeah.
Meds. Meth.
No.
Got in all my opioids, brother.
You want
Yes,
meth?
the opioids.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
The goopy sloopy.
Since that's the joke.
We do not talk about the goopy Snoopy here.
The grangle sprangle.
Okay, maybe that.
The scrunkly dunkly.
The squunkly dunkly.
The springle strangle.
The scrimble little.
Scrimble lot.
The grundle trundle.
The choky goky.
I'm back.
I am
Hello.
Welcome back.
We both got
Oh, good.
Excellent. Excellent.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I love my leap motion sometimes. It's so cooperative.
Why is it called leap motion if you can't track jumping?
Because
I
it's a
don't.
leap ahead in technology.
That's fair. Rami, I
But-
see you're dancing on stream. Very good.
I'm hand dancing. Yeah.
And it.
Do the caramel dancing.
Nope, wouldn't be able to track me.
Damn.
Yoinky splinky.
No.
The yoinky splinky is not what we need right now.
The old one, yoinky splinky.
Poor June, the stanky leg.
No, it's dead. Leave it be.
That stopped being like an actual dance back in the 2010s.
June is dead set on trying to make it work. Like, firmly believes that it's gonna come back. But every
Yeah.
time that I tell her that it's not happening, she doesn't listen.
As usual, Brazil is about 20 years culturally behind the rest of the world.
Z fucking snap. Holy shit.
I mean, like, no, I'm not kidding. Like, from what I've heard, like, there's actually multiple places in the world where they're still watching like 80s American sitcoms, and I think that's like what's going on in like around the world or in America. Especially Japan was like that. Everybody they thought that like what do you call it? 80s sitcoms and TV shows are like the height of the current American humor. I'm not sure if that's the case.
It's funny because Evan had someone when he went to Japan. He was talking. And he was talking to him, and they went up and went, "Hey, cowboy, yee-haw!" And he was like, "Yeah." That man firmly believed that we still walked around spaghetti western style with like guns on our hips and everything. And Evan was like, I didn't have the heart to tell him that we didn't. So, I was like, damn.
That's it, Lynn. When we go to Japan, I'm gonna go there in like the most typical cowboy
You
outfit.
have to go to your local cowboy outfitters. I'll go with you. That's what I said. I'm like, I'm gonna get my cowboy.
Me and
boots.
Dad getting off the plane in Japan with our cowboy attire.
Fucking
Howdy, partner.
wearing nothing but a Stetson and assless chaps.
I actually have assless chaps. Wait a minute.
I believe you.
If I dye my hair blonde and straight and pretend to be a gyaru over there, do you think they'll believe it?
No, you don't look tan. You look, yeah.
I look yellow.
You don't look tan. No, you don't.
Lynn, I'm sorry, but no, you don't.
You really don't. You.
But it's a good tan.
Yeah. It's a beautiful shade of skin color. You just don't look pale, and you don't look tan. You don't look spray tanned, especially. If you want to look like a gyaru, you'd have to look basically orange. Or you can get natural tan. Some of them have it like that. But if you want to go like full Yamanda, you'd have to be like spray tan, bright blonde dye, massive nails, hair extensions, the whole works. But then that's
I want claws.
Yes, that's why they were called Yamanda. It's a subset of gyaru that involves looking like a mountain witch. Yamanda. It's a figure from the what do you call it, from Japanese folktale. In particular, they're known for their facial makeup, and it's definitely interesting looking. Scary, some might say. Anyway,
I like it.
so
Pretty.
I mean, yeah, there's a certain amount of art that goes into it. They have to respect, and I do respect it. And it's like being brave enough to go counter to the culture you live in, especially in the places collectivist as Japan. That's respectable. Because honestly, fuck some of Japan's societal norms. That place is a mess. To the point where they're still being so strict about immigration laws and even just tourism that Kyoto is currently filing for bankruptcy.
Really?
Yikes.
Yes, it is. They have been filing for bankruptcy for months now. Also, hi Ditto. Also, June, I'd like to see you try. Yeah, no, the what do we call it? Kyoto has been filing for bankruptcy for months now, because it is one of the tourist hubs in Japan, and before it used to process millions of millions of goers every year, and with the pandemic, they've had basically nothing, and with how strict Japan is currently being, and only allowing tour groups, which means Japan has only had like something like 800 tourists come through their tourist attractions this year. Well, actually, that was June, July when that happened, which is when they finally opened up a little bit to only tourist groups. Yeah, no, even with tourists right now, even if they fully open up the tourist industry right now, Kyoto is currently running on empty, and it won't save them. It would help, but Kyoto is currently bankrupt. So yeah, the biggest tourist hub in Japan is suffering, and in turn, the rest of Japan will suffer as well. Because people still think that it's the travel aspect that is going to up the infection numbers, and not the fact that so many people are being fatigued by bloody COVID and just not following the quarantine rules anymore. Anyway, you guys have a giant fire serpent to kill.
Yay!
Speaking of which, it's the Falak's turn.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Is it still mad at me?
Oh, it's mad. It's mad at all of you, honestly. It's very it's not mad, it's disappointed.
It's not mad, it's disappointing.
And so it's going to so Daddy Falak is going to get the belt and make an example.
But I'm the one who's supposed to get the belt. I'm the Krampus.
You just got de-Krampused.
That's good to hear, Ditto. I'm glad you're recovering. Yeah, it's fair. I know of people who have family and themselves who had lingering effects from the disease. Unfortunately, it sticks around for a little bit. Sometimes I would recommend getting that looked at if you're still coughing 2 months afterwards, because sometimes it can really stick around. It could get permanent if you don't have it looked at and catch it in time. I had a friend whose sister got permanent nerve damage from COVID and suffered seizures as a result. So stay safe. Take care of yourself. Right. Also, the Falak is angry.
And it's been blasted with a giant hole through its, well, several ligaments.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to do something. Yes, quirky. Worked up. Purple ditto. Down sexual stuff. As it is going to do one massive attack as it's going to try to run over all of you. Choo choo. Here comes the pain train. You would definitely want to hit Saber. So yeah, that means Caster, Archer, Saber, Rider, all does 28 hit your ACs.
With the two, what was it, the
With
three,
the yeah, the 3/4 cover.
and how much bonus does that give again? I don't recall. It's +4, +5.
Is it a bonus or is it mischance?
In 5e, it's a bonus. I don't think it's a mischance.
Right. Yes, that's Pathfinder and 355. 3/4 cover gives a +5 to AC and Dex saving throws.
Then no, I am safe.
I am hit though.
Okay.
What was it? I'm just
The
trying.
thanks to Rider's Noble Phantasm, you currently have a +5 to your AC, and it rolled a 28.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, well then that just hits. My bad. I have a 28.
Ah,
Yeah, that hits.
Archer.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's coming my way too. Shit,
Yeah,
I
it's-
only saw it
Oh
covering.
wait, no. Actually, no. You're over there. I forgot you. I thought you were still standing over there.
Yeah, I know. I'm over here like, wait, how? Huh?
Yeah. It's and also assassin.
What am I supposed to roll?
You're not rolling anything. Does a 28 beat your AC with a +5?
Oh, 28 beat my AC with a +5. Yes.
Okay. So Saber is spared. The rest are not. As it deals 28 points of bludgeoning and fire damage to everybody it ran into. As the pain train rolls over Ryder, his mount, Benny, Assassin, and Caster, and barely skirts by Saber. As it continues to move, dragging itself across the magma. Still leaning back that way. As is now coiling around and seems to be making its way towards Archer. And is going to make attack against Archer. And it will crit.
Ram. Oh, ow. So, Rami, is it kind of like straight like this, like at me, or like how is it moved?
It's as it's tightening up, and before it was like winding all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
As it started to move towards you, it started tauting up, and it's more like that.
No mother hit the hit though. Archer will say, "It seems serpents are really dumb." And how much damage do I take?
9 points of bludgeoning and fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you now need to make me an opposed grapple check.
Okay, and I do that with advantage.
Yes, you do.
And that's just, is that a strength saving throw? I don't remember.
That is, I believe that's an athletics or an acrobatics.
Where- Let me set.
So how much damage do we take?
You took?
Right.
Natural 20, Rami.
Damn. That's for a total of 26. Unfortunately, its total comes higher than yours, and you cannot crit succeed on the skill checks.
I guess I'll cry.
No.
Unfortunate. As it bites you, I'll say though, with that nat 20, you forgo the damage, as you manage to avoid being hurt, but in exchange, you are sort of forced to curl up and avoid its teeth as its jaws clamp around you. As you are grappled in its mouth, and it may execute its third action.
Help.
As Archer is clutching its jaws and it begins to reel and pull itself back towards the magma.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
No, I have a plan. Just don't die.
Ryder,
Yes.
your turn.
Is this beast? Is this beast?
Can you say that again? You robot a little bit.
Is the Falak still within range?
At the moment, no.
Okay. Let's see.
Interesting. What is that?
Okay, so what I think I will do is I'll maintain my current position and I'll take the dodge action once again.
Okay.
Because I've got like a whole bunch of people within my range, so as long as they have at least some kind of cover with the 3/4 cover, they should be okay for now.
All right.
It is a bit of a risky gamble, but I'll take it.
Okay.
This is good.
Archer. You're currently
Rami?
Hmm?
My second part of my noble phantasm.
True.
I'm gonna purposely fail my save so I get sent flying out of its maw.
Okay. Here's the best thing. You can't be caught in your own noble phantasm.
I'm gonna cry.
But here's the thing.
wanna
That
try
doesn't,
riding the wind?
that doesn't necessarily mean that if this knocks the Falak for a loop, that it won't somehow be to your benefit. Let's see how it rolls.
I'll roll that.
And everybody, you hear as magma is thrown up and powder and rock is powdered as there is a massive thunderclap that echoes and streaks for hundreds of feet in this direction. The Falak
Oh wait, why did I
is
roll 40? Oh, I see. 50.
is 10d10 because it's only one section now.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to roll the 40d10.
Yeah. As the thunderclap echoes through, once more carves a trench in its side and causes the thing to whip around violently as it's thrown by the razor-heavy winds. And it's enough to cause the clock to lose its grip and to shake its grip, to shake its hold on Archer, who, being one with the kamikaze, with the divine wind, and is being thrown into the air by the Falak's lack of ability to keep its hold on him, is able to ride the wind. And
Do I just kind of like land near like Saber and the others?
you
or-
basically, you may choose to follow the wind and glide your way over.
Okay.
So you effectively land over here as you cruise over on the quick winds.
And you know, while I'm being carried, just for style points, Archer's gonna knock back his bow and arrow, and he's gonna fire 3 arrows at the Falak at the same time. So just multi-attack. And that was meant to be advantage. Yeah, okay, it's advantage. Okay. Damn, only 1 hit.
You feel a surge come from the other side as Kaya orders you to attack once more.
Damn.
I'll also miss.
Damn.
Unfortunate.
Okay, it's 11 piercing damage.
It's stylish, and you unleash a hail of arrows as you cruise through the air and then land, but only one of them really sticks. Still, that looked cool.
Hell yeah.
Caster.
Yes.
Hello, Astra. Welcome in. Oh, it's an adorable little gobbo. Astra Sinclair is someone else from Penny's chat, who is an adorable little yellow goblin who really likes uppies and pats. So yes.
Which
Be-
is understandable.
Yes, yeah, honestly, same. Yes, be nice. So yeah, welcome in. Hope you enjoy your time here. As I mercilessly torture my players. Caster, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
Also, to answer your question, ditto. Those things are this creature here, otherwise known as the Falak, an ancient, horrifying, flaming serpent from Islamic myth. Drop that. From Islamic myth, said to fear only God itself. And they're fighting it because they want a piece of it, literally.
I'm going to cast. I'll cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay. What does that entail?
Believe a make a ranged spell attack.
Okay. Your magic number is 24.
Magic number is 20.
24.
Is 24. So how do I roll for a spell on here?
You should just click on it.
Yeah. Failing that. It's not in. Second level spell.
Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
There we go. Your bonus to hit with spells is plus 10. Sorry, plus 12. So you have a d20 plus 12.
Did I not roll?
That did not roll.
Wait, I thought that... Oh. Wait. How do I roll the dice then for it?
I can roll 1d20 plus 12 for you, if you would like.
Yes, please. Because I don't know why it's not working on my character sheet.
You're good. And 1d20 plus 28.
28 will absolutely hit, as it now only does half damage with attacks that use strength.
I thank you, Pebby.
No problem.
As with a word, caster caster weakens the serpent such that it no longer strikes as hard as it did before.
Oh, but it's concentration, so haste is gone now.
Ooh, that's a point.
Yeah.
That's okay. It had a good run. And frankly, I think this might be better in the long run.
Yeah.
So So yeah, unfortunately, Ryder, your haste dissipates, and then your next turn will be spent unable to move or take an action. So,
Sorry, Jake.
Saber.
Oh well.
Hello. All right. Pebby's safe, so there goes that plan, which is
Are
good.
you just gonna wave to everyone? Just
Yeah, Saber's gonna turn and give him a little thumbs up, and then you know what? Yeah, it's time to just Beyblade. But first and foremost, I gotta. Can we? Nope. Okay. No Beyblading. That's fine.
Let's not Beyblade.
Yeah, there we go. I was just gonna jump in the air and fucking spin in circles with the wakizashi in the thing, just rapid
you're the
attacking.
Predator from Skull right now.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna do a Predator run in Skull. But since I don't have that back, that is fine. I'm just gonna go for my standard 3 attacks and hope for
Against
the best.
what?
Ooh, 32. Oh,
And
oh.
garbage.
How-
I cannot roll for
How
today.
are you attacking it?
How
About
am I
the
This is not within your reach.
Is there not another one right in front of me?
Not as far as I can see.
Oh, on my. Oh, I'm sorry. On mine, there's another serpent in front of Berserker.
I'm gonna refresh real quick.
I'm gonna refresh as well. I think that just might be a glitch.
Today.
I was like, okay, well he's right there, so I'm gonna smack the shit out of him.
Yeah, no, on my side he's not there.
Yeah, I just clicked over to the Twitch, and it's not there on yours either. Yeah, I completely get it. So yeah, it's definitely mine. I'll refresh right quick. I was like, oh, it's
throw you my bow and arrow.
I don't think I'd be very good with that.
He's Saber, not an archer.
Okay, let's see then. Well, that severely limits what I might be able to do, and I'd rather not. How's this thing looking, Remy? Is it bloodied?
Given its nature, it is difficult to tell. You have put a
Okay,
significant amount of damage into this thing.
that's true. That's true. So my greatest fear is that it's going to, how you say,
From the sun.
either become the sun or worse for us, it's going to submerge before it dies and run away. I need to check something. Oh, it would hit everybody. No, I won't do that. As I scan the 40-foot radius. Alright. Well, I'm gonna just do nothing.
Ari has redeemed.
Actually, wait.
Ari has redeemed.
I have an idea.
Ari has redeemed the self-care. Everybody drink up and straighten your backs.
Ooh, water.
Okay,
Okay.
With monstrous strength, could Berserker Assassin throw me across the gorge, and while I'm midair, can I cleave through this thing and then land safely on the other side?
Oh my god.
The possibility exists.
You know, you get thrown into the lava below.
If that happens, I have a fallback plan.
Do you?
But alright. I'm gonna turn to Berserk Assassin and go, you're strong, right? Lynn.
Damn, Lynn's mute. Fuck.
Throw me. Lynn.
Okay, she's unmuted now.
Oh, good.
Oh. You want me to throw you?
Throw me into the snake, or at least across it. This is my plan.
Saber,
Right.
what the fuck are
Pick
you
me
doing?
I need to hit the thing. I have a grudge.
Okay.
unfortunately.
Please yeet me across the gorge.
My alternate universe husband is an idiot. Why the fuck did I marry him?
How do we do this? Do I just toss him?
Strength check.
Do I roll anything?
I guess you can use your monstrous strength. I don't know how many times you can use that.
I can't automatically succeed right now, but I can still add double proficiency.
You know what? I'll take that. I'm gonna jump into your arms. Oh.
So 17 plus 4 to 21.
As you, like a javelin, grip him by his belly, bring him over your shoulder, line it up like a shot put, one arm forward, and then dropping the form almost as once, you just kind of overarm throw him as he tumbles through the air. Saber, I'm going to give you a chance at one attack. Because you are
I'll take that.
You're currently flailing ass over tea kettle, end over end through the air.
I'll take it. Please.
An 18 will not hit, even if that wasn't a crit fail.
It was a nat one.
As you are flailing end over end, you try and slash at the thing. As you then, like, I'm not gonna make you hurt yourself, but you do plow into the dirt over your face first. And
First is gonna
laying there with your head half buried, like your helmet half buried in the rock and dirt, through one eye that's still above ground level. You see Denise over here, just with her face in her hands.
And I thought Saber was the ultimate class.
He's a class act, that's for sure. So that's Saber's turn, and Berserk Assassin's turn. As the Falak seems to go still for a moment, as it stops,
confused.
as it still rises a little bit, and then there's this snap as you hear and see its jaw disconnect, its head loll back, and then perpendicular to each other, both sides of its jaws open up such that its gullet is facing the sky. And you see what looks to be almost like a thin tongue, which then, as little bits of magma drip away, shows that the tongue has a shape to it. And it looks vaguely humanoid. And over the carnage of the battlefield that has just for a moment stilled a little bit, you hear a hissing voice say, "I fear no man."
Together we will devour the gods.
No. You will not join this circus' family forever. This thing will kill you. Yes, Ditto, we can see when you swear. Yes, Ditto currently has baby-proofed.
Yeah, baby block on. That's what happens when you're a child.
Yes. As the... Yes, you're baby-proofed.
You are baby-proofed, little one.
As the jaws and its mouth and everything else seems to melt away and it collapses and it melts down into the pool. And then there's this pillar of fire that erupts out into the sky as the last of the magma in the bottom of the caldera goes with it, and it gathers in a massive sphere, which then begins to descend. As
I need to get up.
huge, baleful sun begins to descend on you. And then
Can I
there's...
attempt?
No. And then there's...
Damn.
No. Just no. As there is then the sound of alley-oop! As you see something something shadowed by the light of the sun sail through the sky, come up to meet the Falak in its massive fireball form. And as it sails through the air, it grows as well, as you recognize a massive, flaming, feminine form with its huge hand, then bring one fist down and spike the fireball down towards you.
I was right. Wait, I was right. I told you to bring Berserker out.
As the Falak is forced off course and it slams into the dirt here in a humongous explosion that manages to miss all of you. And landing next to it, second, is that the right one? No, it is not. Right hand side is that one. There. And so what lands next to it is as
The true notice of the caldera is here.
Pele, goddess of volcanoes, lands down in the volcano.
I had a feeling that you'd show up. Hi.
Silently, her head turns towards you, half buried in the dirt, regards you for a moment, and then turns back towards the Falak. For all the heat that she radiates, her gaze on you is cold as ice.
I'm sure I'd be shivering if I had my head out of the ground.
You're going full on ostrich right now, brother.
I am. I'm ostriching.
And that's the Falak's turn. Ryder.
Okay. So do we want to move up and try and did we want to move up and try and attack this thing next to Pele, or do we want to stay where I am? No, you know what? Screw it. I am going to begin moving up. Okay. 9. Gonna move up to about here, which I think is the movement speed I'm limited to because I'm in the square formation.
You're limited to 45.
Is it just out of range for me?
Just out of range.
Or is just out of range? Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, actually, if I remember correctly, you have to skip this turn. Because you lost
Oh
your
yeah,
haste.
yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Never mind. Because the haste wore off.
Yep.
Alright,
Sorry.
so move back over here. Yeah, my bad.
Archer. So yeah, Berserker just fucking volleyball spiked the Falak.
Well, I'm gonna pounce it with arrows, but first I want to see if I can move a little closer to Saber. Fuck. Well, I could probably obviously jump across this ravine. Yeah, I can. And first, I'm gonna just move over here. And, may the advantage pelting barrage begin.
For it.
Damn.
Nice.
Not 20, and then 26.
Nice.
The crit and the 26 will hit.
First one is 23 piercing damage, and then the next one is oh shit, 40 piercing damage in total.
Nice. As one arrow hits on the side, the other one manages to strike it just beneath the eye, as it's still reeling and trying to solidify back into a coherent form after being smashed against the inside of the crater.
That will end my turn though.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Yeah.
Oh lord.
Pele eyes the creature up and down, and then brings her hands up and digs them into its side, as you hear her own raspy, whispered voice say, "I am a god, and you will fear me." As she reaches a hand down its throat and attempts to rip out whatever was in its core. She does so with advantage. And that's 2 nat 20s.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
We won!
Followed up
Did we?
by a 19 and an 18. Wow. Oh wait, no, she gets no. 2 nat 20s, a 19. She gets a full round of attacks because she crit. Another nat 20. 6 and a 16. So yeah, Pele comes in strong. Basically, one hand grabs the top half of its head. The sheer pressure she grips it with snaps the upper part of its jaw and ruptures one of its eye sockets. The other hand, as the part of its jaw snaps away, reaches down its throat as its mouth is now exposed, grips something. You see magma gout and drip and stream from its mouth as it pours back down into the basin. As the thing screams. Oh shit, sorry. I turned those fucking ads off. I'm gonna wait for Ditto's benefit and for anybody else that might be trapped in ads at the moment.
Welcome to hell.
Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I turned those off. I told Twitch I don't want ads on my videos anymore.
Yeah, I've been noticing that as well, where it'll just start doing that every once in a while, like when I click over. Yeah, I actually have the ad running as well.
What the hell? What the hell,
But
Twitch?
it's done.
What the fuck? I don't
Yeah,
know.
the ads just ended for me.
Okay. Great. Anyway, so she. That's my secret, Ditto. I'm always disappointed. No, Ari. The reason you didn't get ads is because you're subscribed. Like a chump. Because only fools subscribe to me. Anyway.
I'm about to subscribe.
You are quite a fool, yes.
Indeed.
Anyway, so one hand clamps on the top head of the Falok's head. Top half of the Falok's head. Basically snaps its jaw in half with the pressure of its grip. The other hand dives down its gullet, grips something, and then whatever it rips causes magma to come spilling out in a wash and a wave back down into the basin as the thing writhes and screams. Welcome back, Ditto. Pele currently is busy King Konging this serpent as she tears off top half of its jaw, reaches down its neck, pulls at something, which causes something to rip and magma to come gushing out of its mouth. As she then, with her foot, then slams her toes into the midsection of the Falak, causing it to writhe even more. And as a vicious little smile spreads across her mouth, leaving or showing a hint of black, shining obsidian teeth, she then begins to rip into it anew. As she then, with one hand, her hand. Thank you for subscribing, Ditto. Thank you very much. Thank you for becoming an icon and joining us here at the table. Yes, and I guess you are a fool. Thank you for subscribing. So, she then buries her fist at its side, tries again, only really manages to hit a already compacted area of the Falak. Then, with a scream of frustration, then brings her hand up in a claw, and then just dives it down into its flesh, wrenches at something, and then pulls. Thanks for subscribing, Matt.
I got you. I forgot I was subscribed to Prime.
And then whatever it's holding is squirming in her hand, as she then slowly turns and then pitches it against the side of the crater here. Second. And it slams into the rock. God damn it, guys, really? And we have a hype train now. How about that? Wow, that's literally my first hype train ever. And for a joke. Choo choo on the train of fools, I guess.
That's true.
You fool, Rami. You're the king of them.
I am the king. I am the fool leading the fool, blind leading the blind. And Pele is not done tearing into this thing, as presumably somehow, her master is ordering her to get in one last good sucker punch. And she falls a 19. At which point she then, with her other hand, grips the bottom jaw of the Falak, and with her grip still on the top half, tears and just rips it in half. Alright, thank you for gifting Lynn a subscription, or Sully a subscription. Really not necessary, guys.
Yeah, but we love you, and we care about you, and you is kind, you is loyal, you is wise.
And Ditto, thank you for the bit. And thank you.
That
Matt, for the
flock is
compliment.
dead, though.
Yeah, it's fucking dead.
As the one thing that can kill it, a god, showed up.
But seriously,
this
what's a
point.
sub?
A subscription.
A subscription. You got subscribed to Rami's channel.
Was
Ditto, don't.
We
stop
are-
it.
We're delivering multiple nuclear submarines to Rami for his eventual plan of world domination.
That's true. That's true.
nice.
Yeah, at this point, I'd like to pull my head out of the ground and go, "I told y'all she'd show up." it's a big fight with a god-hating, god-fearing serpent. Who's gonna show up? A god. You're welcome.
But before I help pick you up, I'm gonna take back my wakizashi, sheath it, and then offer a hand.
Yeah, good. Thanks. I'll get up. Yeah. Anyways, I'm glad that worked. I'm gonna then run over to this dead Falak. Look for a anything, really, that I can find to potentially use as a conduit.
I'm just gonna run over there to Saber and tap his shoulder again. It's like, I think we could use whatever Pele threw over there, and I'm gonna point to the others, like where the others are.
Right. And then I'll just kind of thanks, Pele. Thanks.
She rolls a 32 to attack you.
Oh!
Oh shit. Okay.
Ditto, what the? Okay,
is
first
Ditto
of all, Ditto, that's okay. Why are you throwing fucking showers of bits at me? It's okay. You don't need to do that.
Wait, yeah, that's true. Pele
That's
can't
true.
attack unless she's
June,
attacked.
June, that is correct.
I'm safe.
Unless compelled otherwise. But yeah, no, that
And
you're absolutely correct. Thankfully for Pele, being in the vicinity of the Falak is damaging, and as such counts.
That is true.
As well as the fact that it's the limitation is in response to. Thank you for giving us up to June, Ari. You guys are being ridiculous right now.
We love you.
Love you too.
We love you.
Love you all.
Oh, parents.
You're all very special to me. But yes, also, I know it's $5, but it's money you're throwing at me. But yeah, what was I saying? It was mostly meant for not attacking other servants, so she could attack the Falak freely. You're absolutely right. She cannot, as Saber, as you go to pass by, you see Pele bring up an arm to swipe at you, and then you see the headband, the golden circle around her head, light up, and you hear a growl of anger and pain as you see it clench around her head as she claws at it.
Right. Hey, thank God for that, right? Anyways, thanks, Pele, again. And then he'll just, thank you, Saladin, and homies. And then, dude. What did we find? What did they get?
Well, looks vaguely person-shaped.
Person-shaped?
Anonymous gifter has gifted that Dutch guy 7 a gift sub. Thank you very much. Whoever you are. Totally not Ari.
Oh, now when we say human shaped, are we talking like an actual silhouette of a human that was just molten?
And that's the hype train over.
Very nice.
Wonderful.
Oh, you received an email.
That I did. I forgot what. Apparently, I've collected all the level 1 ones.
Yay.
Well, whoever did that, it's very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. You've all been fucking wow. You guys have been very supportive today. Thank you.
Yes, we shower with love.
That you do. Okay.
I'd like to lean down to this thing if possible. Just kind of like take a knee and get a little closer.
You see, like, the imprints in its fiery flesh where Pele's fingers were, and where her flames choked out its flames. Notice they're starting to slowly flicker back in. It's still alive to all estimations. And as far as you can tell, this thing may as well be made purely out of fire.
I kind of lean in and go, "You alive there, friend?" if I can call you a friend.
You see its head shift to look at you. Its focus seems to center on you and on the rest. Children and defectees of Gaia. You will all burn for what you have done to her. So, fun fact: there's this class of spirit. You know how I've talked about heroic spirits and the occasional divine spirit. There's something else called a nature spirit, which typically are warriors and emissaries of Gaia, where humans and servants tend to be at least like connected to Alaya, which is the collective subconsciousness of humanity. Gaia is the will of the world, and humanity, as it becomes more independent and more less dependent on the world itself and on Gaia's bounty and Gaia's will, starts to regard humanity as more and more of a threat. Among these nature spirits, there are things like dead apostles and true ancestors, but also other things. Often, these tend to be what people refer to as monsters in stories, but not always. And quite possibly the Falak may have been at some point one of Gaia's most powerful guardians. Though this is more than likely a pale imitation of what it once was, if it did indeed exist. Which, going by the fact that it is here in a space crafted by the Grail, and for the sake of an imitation of a war, possibly it did. And going by its words, it considers you guys enemies of Gaia and, again, of the will of the world. Another fun fact: nature spirits, we call it servants, being spirits, and divine spirits, also spirits. They have their noble phantasms. Nature spirits have what's called a marble phantasm. As Frey, one fiery hand comes up to latch around your throat.
Is it a strong grip, or is it like a last gasp?
It seems to claw at the edge of your armor, trying to get at your collar, at the at the section where your neck and the breastplate meet.
So it's not doing a good job.
No.
Yeah, Frey would like to. Yeah, Frey would just kind of like to take his blade, his arm blade, and just slice up, and just cleave it off. Continue to lean in. Yeah, and
okay.
No.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Yes. Con save. The one that I'm not Oh, but I still have half proficiency. Boop. Oh, of course.
Oh.
To an 8.
Yeah. As you roll an 8, as the death rattle of the Falak initiates, as you swipe the blade upwards, and it seems to dissipate the body as it starts to melt away and extinguish. And then the flames burst to life once more, losing all coherency, but then lunging towards you and covering every inch of your body. As you feel your armor begin to melt across your skin, and a voice plays across your ears and your nerves, through your mind and up your spine. By the light of Alaya, defiance of all gods, burn, ye wayward child. Heart of the Falak. As you take 177 fire damage and radiant damage.
I'm dead.
How much HP do you have left over?
161.
As you slice through the creature, and then it bursts into cinders, then once more flares to life, and then clings to your body. You feel your armor begin to sag and melt across your skin. You feel the fire penetrate to your very bones and even infiltrate and attack the core of your vessel, and attacks the catalyst and begins to burn at that.
Now, there's one thing I have, and I'm curious about. I do have my nanites. Once I drop to 0 HP, I jump back up to 40. It's this one, to be specific.
I know about that one, yes. Unfortunately, skills don't tend to be able to trump noble phantasms, or in this case, a marble phantasm. There is one thing that can trump those, though. As you feel energy wash up from your core, flood you, and the fire at once begins to purge from your veins and out your pores as the not inconsiderable heat that the rest of the group can feel flies out in a vent of fire. It looks like a wash of flames, a fireball. Spreads out from you and dissipates into the air as you feel a rush of mana that expels things, and then your armor begins to set itself back into place and your flesh solidify as you see over here a very desperate looking Denise as one of her command seals dissipates off her hand. As she used the Withstand ability, which allows you to ignore up to 300 points of damage from a singular source.
Coming in clutch.
Yeah. What's left over of the Heart of the Falak is something we will go over next time.
I see.
Oh, cliffhanger.
Yeah, I've got a penchant for those.
How could you, joking? That was good.
Did you guys enjoy that?
I did.
Yes.
That was good. That was good.
Hell yeah.
I didn't die. Pebby, if you were going to be swallowed, I might have killed you on accident. But when Pebby was going down to the lava, I was like, okay, if for some reason he can't get out of it, I'm going to jump in, use my noble phantasm. But then I realized that if I would have done that, it would have caught everyone in the 40-foot radius. And I would have been like, oh.
Oh, Jesus.
I could have hurt everybody really bad.
No, I was like, yeah, no matter what, yeah, I'm just gonna get sent flying, or at least I think I was gonna get sent flying, which I was, so thank God. So,
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the hype and the anxiety of that one. I like to have some cinematic fights like this that aren't just like attack. I hit you, you hit me, kind of thing. I tried to make this is like the big field boss. I tried to make it a little more cinematic for the folks at home and also for the players. But yeah, no, between the combined efforts and just you guys supporting each other and working together, You guys managed to bring the Falak down to the point where it used its final attack, and then Pele came in, slam dunked it, and then exposed the core.
Yeah, good. I was, again, if I hadn't ostriched myself, I was gonna try and Noble Phantasm and put it somewhere else.
My homie, you had such bad luck.
I had horrible luck this session. It was
That's great.
atrocious.
Fun
Ugh.
fact: we talk about Lancer luck, at least in my little group, because the first Fate game we had, my brother played Lancer. He had awful luck. Like he some sessions he would completely fail over the course of 4 hours to roll below, above a 10. And we just
And he won the Grail War. To my knowledge.
yes, I was his master. He and my other friend were playing Lancer and Archer. So we eventually, through doggedness and through very, very hard work, managed to win the Grail War in the end, and resurrect a couple of innocent lives. In the next Grail War, he is playing. Yiv was playing Saber. Had horrible luck rolling on all of his attacks and trying to get his action surge back, and just referring to we just call that Lancer luck now, or in this case, it may be more better to call it Saber luck. So yeah, the dice gods are fickle bitches.
They are. They really are.
Maybe we can call it. Maybe we can call it Lancer luck soon again.
Maybe
We
shall
don't
see.
want to call it Lancer. Yeah.
So
that
said, that is the battle with Falak closed out. You have gained the core, the heart of the Falak, which you can potentially use as a catalyst. Who knows what you'll summon with that?
That's true. I'll hold on to it. I've got it in my hands. It's like a flaming heart.
Whatever it is, as it is still materializing. It's a haze of pure mana. It's beginning to materialize, and whatever it is, it thumps in your hand.
Ooh.
As this begins to dematerialize into a massive clump of mana.
Eat it. June said eat.
Pele returns to her smaller form. And Riley, dimension doors in. Though it's less of a portal opening up and just a and she suddenly just he just suddenly pops into existence there. Like one moment
The Discord.
like one moment, time just kind of shuddered for a second and then suddenly he's there. So yeah. With that said, thank you everybody for coming by. Thank you for my players for being wonderful as always. Thank you all of you for the ridiculous amount of support today. When we almost hit a hype train before the stream even began, I was getting concerned, but after you guys did it just now, I was like, no, thank you.
Gotcha, homie.
With that in mind, it may not be a bad idea for those of you who are still in the market for a little bit of entertainment. I might pass you along to somebody else. Let's see who's streaming right now.
I know Peony's doing her anniversary thing. It's a 12-hour stream.
That's a good point. She would be a perfect target for that. She could use all the support. So yeah. With that, I'm going to go ahead and do the dashboard, stream manager. There we go. Let's go slap Peony across the ass with a bunch of support. I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Indeed.
So yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching, being patient, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. All of you, both watchers and players alike. Join us tomorrow for Matt's game of Genesis, which will be here on the same channel, same time, but run by a different GM, where I will instead be a player.
Hooray! Official session 1.
Official session 1. All the narrative legwork and backgrounds have been established and finished, set in place, and things will finally be swinging into motion. I'm very much looking forward to it tomorrow.
As am I. I'm very excited, especially I've been waiting. But thank you all. I'm excited for that too.
Any?
There is a possibility I may be late again, depending on what happens tomorrow. Just because the session I had beforehand may or may not happen. But either way, yes, I will be there.
Keep me
Okay.
posted, my friend. That's all I ask.
Of course.
Keep us updated. This is literally all we can ask from our players is to be kept in the loop. So, any closing remarks from my players or from Peanut Gallery? And if you say like and subscribe, Lynn will be disappointed. Or if you say Raid Shadow Legends.
But
I think
Matt,
Lynn's dead.
I saw her light up for a second.
you guys like yummy food, then
Hello Fresh.
Yeah, Hello Fresh.
I'm still disappointed in myself that I missed that.
It's okay. It's just for next time. Now you'll know. Now you have subscribers and you have a more consistent audience, and so now there's a good chance they'll come back.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So. Yeah. No, Drew's actually absolutely correct. Amazing players, and they make the game that much better. So.
Really?
No. Yes, really. So I'm going to send you guys over to OK Peony. She is a sweetheart. She's English, so beware. And she's currently
British.
She's currently streaming, I believe, with Blythe, her significant other, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's Sir James Shifter. I do believe so. He's a big supporter of many VTubers. He's one of the first people who sort of retweeted my stuff when I first got off the ground. Very nice man. Yeah, with that said, I'm gonna start off the raid, get it initialized. Now, if you don't want to come along for the ride, that's fine. That would be the time to drop. And if you do, I will forgive you, and I hope you will have a very nice day. Yeah. I wish you all a lovely day, night, time zone, whatever the case is. Thank you all very much for coming along. Those who stayed, those who dropped in for a little bit. Take care of yourselves. It's a rough world out there. Take care of each other. And off we go. Just gonna actually, because I keep it's taking forever for me to jump in. I'm going to there we go. I'm going to open up her stream beforehand so I'm not scrambling to respond to whatever she says. Might be right in. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Is that the problem?
Yeah, it's the words came out of my mouth. I said,
We did it,
what
boys.
the fuck did I just say?
I just want to say I have no regrets for the